two 3-year-old daughters are walking on the Manila Bridge located in the Philippines one summer night. She looked down at the sparkling water reflected by the bright moonlight. She held the hands of her two young daughters and was about to jump off the bridge. But all of a sudden, one of the twins that likes to cry all the time cries on the top of her lungs. Suddenly, the lady was awakened and seemed to be in a disoriented state and snapped out of it. Her husband just died, and she felt lost and so alone. She doesn't have a job, and she has 2 children to raise by herself. Pardon me for being emotional. It must be my hormones. Anyway, the lady is my mother, and the twin 3-year-olds then are my sister and I. Today, I will honor my mother. I am proud to be her daughter, and I will share to you her good traits. My mother is a persistent, loving, and strong. My mother is a persistent mother because she gives us good life. After my father died, my mother decided that we would move into the big city of Manila because in the village we were living in, there was no job. She took odd jobs like washing laundry in big houses manually by her hands. But then she found a permanent job. The job paid so little, like $1 a day or 50 pesos a day when she started back in the early 1980s. She stayed at the company because it was a permanent one. She doesn't have to worry she would have a job the next day. The job that mother had fed us and put us through school. My mother is a persistent mother because she worked hard and went without with a lot of things so we could have the things necessary for our daily living. My mother is a loving mother. My mother is a loving mother because she gave us unconditional love. She never remarried and devoted her time to me and my sister. No matter how busy she was, we are her priority. When I was 5 years old, I remember waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning only to find her awake as well, swatting all the mosquitoes so we could sleep peacefully and sound. My aunt suggested to my mother that she should put us in an institution where the nuns would take care of us so she could work. But she refused. She wants to see her girls every day after she gets off work. And I remember her seeing us every day, relieve her tired body after her all day's work. And she told my aunt, nothing can separate the 3 of us. My mother is a loving mother because she loves us with all her heart and soul. Pardon. My mother is a strong mother. My mother is a strong mother because she is a father and mother in one. Our home was located in a basement, and we would get flooded out every time we had a typhoon or heavy rain. If it rained all day, that means we don't have a place to sleep for the night. My mother would carry us on her back one at a time while the flood water was up to her waist. She wouldn't sleep all night and would tend it for us and would wait for the water to go down so she could clean up the mud. And on top of that, she has to work in the morning. She must have been very tired, but she will go to work because she will do everything for the sake of me and my sister. My mother is a strong mother because hardships in raising us, in raising me and my sister. My mother is persistent because she works hard. She's a hard worker, provided for all of our needs, persistent and loving for making us her priority, strong for being a father and a mother-in-law. I was already an adult when she told me the story about that one summer night on Manila Bridge. I'm glad she never jumped off the bridge with us, and I'm glad she never gave up on us. She must be proud of me now for what little I have accomplished. But I am more proud of her. I respect and love her with all my heart.